Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 1091 named shortest path in binary matrix. In this problem, we are given a n by n binary matrix named grid, and we have to return the length of the shortest clear path in the matrix. And if there is no path, we have to return -1. Now, a clear path in a binary matrix is a path from the top left cell to the bottom right cell, such that all the visited cells of the path are 0 and all the adjacent cells of the path are 8 directionally connected. And the length of a clear path is the number of visited cells of this path. Now let's consider the first example. Here we are given this 2 by 2 grid. The first row is 0, 1, the second row is 1, 0. So the one path for this will be 0 to 0. So here the length is 2, so we have to return 2. Now, for the second example, here the path is 0 to 0, 0 to 0, and 0 to 0. That means it is 4. So we have to return 4. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now here, to understand the algorithm, we have taken this example. It is a 4 by 4 grid, and this is the starting point, this is the ending point. So we have to reach starting to the ending point by using this path. So here the length is 4, we have to return 4. Now the question is, how can we basically solve this problem? We can simply use the BFS on 2D grid algorithm to solve this problem. Because BFS is a level by level order search, so we will use this level by level order search technique to solve this problem. Now, let's see how can we utilize the BFS. Initially, we are at this position 0. Now, let's take a variable named level, initialized with 0. Now, as we are currently in this cell, the level will be initialized with 1. Now, we have to recursively call that BFS into all of its adjacent cells. So as this is 8 directionally connected, so we can call the BFS from here. So mark is visited, but we cannot go this one and this one, because if current cell is not 1, it is not traversable. Now, for this one, this is the second level. So from this one, we can go into the 8 direction. So we can easily visit this, this, and that. Now, suppose from this one, currently we are at this position 0, and here the level will be 3. So from this position 0, we will visit this, this, and this. So here, currently we are at this position 0. So now let's make the level 4. So as this position 0 is the bottom right corner, so we have to simply return the level, which is 4. So here the algorithm is pretty simple. I hope you understand the intuition. We have to start BFS onto the root or into the top left corner. Now we have to level by level order search into the grid, and after that, if any of the iteration we have reached the bottom right corner, we have to simply return the number of levels. So here we have seen that the number of levels is 4, so we have to return 4. And this is how the BFX works into this algorithm. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. Here, to understand the algorithm, Let's take this example. It is shortest path binary matrix, which has a two-dimensional vector grid. Now, we are calculating the dimensions and initializing the level with 0. Now, we are taking a vector of pairs, which will store the 8-directional way. Now, it is possible that either our starting position or ending position is blocked by 1. So, in this case, we have to return -1. Otherwise, we have to take a queue of pairs and insert the starting position into the queue and initialize the grid of a starting position with 1 as visited. Now, while the queue is not empty, we have to calculate the size of the queue and increase the level. And for each of the level, we have to calculate the font element of the U and store it into a variable CUR, and we have to remove it. Now, we have to calculate the current elements x coordinate and y coordinate. If the current x and y is in the bottom right corner, we have to simply return the level. Otherwise, we have to iterate into 8 possible directions and calculate the new x and new y. And if the new x or new y becomes out of bound or the grid new x new y is 1, we have to simply continue. Otherwise, we have to make the current index visited and insert the current index into the queue for the next iteration. Finally, if we did not able to return any level, we have to simply return -1. I hope you understood the code. Thank you everyone for watching the video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.